I'm excited to have a father-son combo that has lived out mentorship and lived out entrepreneurship. We're going to dive into conversations around entrepreneurship, around mentorship, more importantly, familial mentorship. I was mentored by my own father in the business world. Eric was mentored by my dad, as well as being mentored by his own father. And now he's mentoring his son. Let's dive in to the conversation with Eric Nordhoff and Kaden Nordhoff. Get Shit Done in a Flash, a mini-series presented by the GST Factor podcast. Hear from incredible leaders, entrepreneurs, investors, trailblazers, individuals that are influencing and changing the conversations in episodes that are no longer than 7 minutes long. Let's continue to step into our extraordinary and get shit done in a flash. I love this idea of the familial mentorship piece. And then, Eric, you and I have both had careers in what I'll call the corporate space and now shifting over and as entrepreneurs. Why entrepreneurship and why you have kind of gone down that path and have continued successfully to go down that path?
I started working in the corporate world, and that was really, really good for me because I learned foundational skills, made observations that caused me to put two and two together and realize that there was something in me that needed to create something. And I felt constricted in the corporate space. They wanted me to walk in a certain lane. They wanted me to focus on this product in order to grow something for their bottom line. And that's great. And I think there's some real value in learning those foundational skills and talents and developing yourself in that way. But I felt very much like I was hitting a ceiling pretty quickly. I had this deeper desire to create something that I could say was my own. Maybe that's because I'm wired to be a creator. I'm wired to do creative things. I was 33 when I ventured out into my own business, Go Global Entertainment. Kaden was 3 years old when I started, and it was a significant moment for me. So he's only seen me as an entrepreneur. So I knew I had to do it. It was just something in me that over time I realized my skills could be better used creating something that I could 100% own. There was no other path for me other than entrepreneurship.
Kaden, you grew up with entrepreneur dad. What caused you to say, I want to go and learn and study entrepreneurship?
So obviously going to college, I didn't really know exactly what I wanted to do. I knew that I wanted to play soccer in school, but it just seemed like a natural major to choose because I've grown up around entrepreneurs and I'm very creative as well. It's like it covers a lot. Entrepreneurship degree, you get finance, you get management, you get marketing. So you get a good spread of learning all about business. I think even just going into the business world, I feel like I can do a whole lot more. Although it's been rougher, I kind of have to find my own way and my own path.
I hope any listener, if they're in a position to influence, and most of us are, we don't even realize it, just open your eyes, look around. Who in your life are you in a position to influence? Who in your life could you not just speak, but just live life with, or maybe more intentionally invite them in? It doesn't take a lot. I think we feel like we have to do big things and we have to say amazing things. It's just be yourself. You are an influence, whether you realize it or not. Just being a little bit intentional and looking for opportunities to be a mentor to others is just life-changing and future-changing, destiny-changing, I think, for people.
Kaden, to you, as a young entrepreneur that's launching into your career, what is that one lesson that you want our listeners to remember from the conversation or what you have learned thus far in your life?
I would say just try everything you can and be as open to experiences as possible. I think Dad's done a good job of doing that with me. I've learned a lot just by watching him. I think over time I've learned a lot about entrepreneurship through him.
I think the thing that I'm most proud of is that Kaden definitely has caught a lot of stuff from me. He's caught a lot of stuff from his mom. He's caught a lot of stuff from his grandparents. I'm not trying to create a clone of me, never ever did. I always wanted to say, what is he uniquely gifted in? What are some skills and talents and interests? Let's go with those things. As a mentor, look for the people around you that are closest to you and start with them. Don't feel like that's too small. It's not. It's actually the largest and most impactful, most important thing you can do is look for people close to you that you can either in work or in your family that you can invest into. And it matters what you do, how you act, how you behave. Things are caught more than they're taught. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Thank you for listening to Get Shit Done in a Flash, a mini-series by the GSD Factor podcast. Are you an influential leader that has a dream to write a book and put your words out into the world? Reach out to us today so we can help make your book dream a reality. Let's get shit done.